Hello friends, and welcome to today's episode. When this 9-year-old boy who was dying said, "I have to give up," his dad's answer was sad. Aiden, Bill Kohler's 9-year-old son, was told he had cancer that would kill him. This turned Aiden's whole world upside down. Even though the brave boy and his dad were in trouble, they didn't give up without a fight and hung on as long as they could. But when Aiden said, "I have to quit," Bill knew the fight was over. And what the father said next was so sad that it broke my heart. Aiden Ziegler Kohler was a normal 9-year-old boy in August 2016 when he lived with his family in York, Pennsylvania. Aiden was very busy and loved to play football, just like a lot of other kids his age. But one day that month, Aiden's life and the lives of his family changed in a flash. In fact, the boy had been practicing football when he suddenly fell down. His parents they took him to a nearby hospital right away, where the doctors told them that their son had a headache. Aiden's health started to get worse over the next few days, though. In fact, he was losing some of his movement skills and his ability to speak. Bill Kohler, Aiden's dad, first noticed that something might be very wrong with his little boy at that time. Bill was right to be worried, as it turned out. In fact, doctors later found that Aiden's brain had a tumor that went all the way from his brain stem to his cerebellum. Then, they told him that he had intrinsic pontine glioma, which is a rare type of cancer. Doctors also thought that Aiden would only live for up to a year, so all Aiden's father could do was watch his son die in front of his eyes. Bill told Today in March 2017 that he was so lazy. "I had to walk everywhere with him. He was unable to walk. He was losing the ability to move and was always sleeping. The look in his eyes was like he didn't even know he was there." Aiden did get help from a doctor to try to lessen the pain. The illness was stopped with the help of radiation therapy. But in the end, any good benefits would only last for a short time. It was understandable that it was a sad time for the family. Because Bill and Aiden had always been close, it was especially hard for Bill. In fact, the boy's father thinks that the boy saved his life. Bill served in the army for 17 years before Aiden was born. When he got home in 2006, the Iraq War veteran battled with sadness and anxiety. Bill said Today, "I was on my own, so I started drinking a lot. I had nothing going my way. Then Aiden came into the world. I just went straight for him. After that, it seemed like a lot of good things started to happen. I got into the VI in the end. I went to therapy because of this, and Bill wouldn't give up on Aiden. He even promised to find out more about the rare type of cancer that his son had. He also asked about clinical studies, hoping that a medical miracle could help save the boy. In the meantime, the family tried to fit as much life into the time between doctor visits and treatment as they could. In fact, they worked to make memories with Aiden that he would always remember by crossing things off his bucket list and helping him pay for his dreams. Nearly $90,000 was given by friends and family. Because of this, the whole family went fishing and shooting together. Aiden would spend as much time as he could in nature, which was one of his favorite places to be. When the Pennsylvania Game Commission set up for Aiden to see some bear cubs, it was a very moving moment for the whole family. Bill carried Aiden to the bears because he could no longer walk. The bears nuzzled the boy's face and cuddled into him. Aiden also liked to watch football and basketball games, and he even met Ben Roethlisberger, a player for the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Harlem Globetrotters and WWE both offered the boy tickets to their next shows. Aiden would never get to see the Harlem Globetrotters, which was a shame. In March 2017, his health got worse, and he could no longer walk or eat without help. He finally told his heartbroken father, "Dad, I have to quit." Bill had been dreading this moment, but he knew his little boy had done everything he could. He told his son, "If you fart as much and as hard as you can and feel like you've done all you can, it's okay to give up." Later, little Aiden died at home while his family was there. 7 months had passed since his diagnosis, and he was only 10 years old. Bill was getting ready to talk on camera about how sad things were for his family at the time. But when he found out that his son had died, he stopped recording and forgot to turn off the microphone. So, the device recorded his last, very sad chat with his son. He told his dead baby boy, "I'm sorry I couldn't help you more. You wish to be somewhere better. You can now go now. Go run again. Play again." Bill pleaded with his favorite child. "You've given me something to live for. I won't disappoint you. I love you, son." Adam's parents lost a fight to save his life, but they still fight for other children with the same disease. So, even though they couldn't save their beloved son, they hope that other parents won't have to go through the same tragedy they did. That's it for today, friends. Please let us know what you think about this story. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon for more amazing stories.